WWE fans shocked by skyrocketing WrestleMania 41 ticket prices. How do you get away with this? The fact that they're asking this is not good. This is not good. Either one of two things happen. Either they paid for their tickets or they saw the price and instantly felt like they got robbed. And they want something to be done right now about this. This is not a good thing, guys. It's not. Want to see John Cena's last WrestleMania match? It will cost you well north of $1,000 for a single nosebleed ticket. What? That's crazy. And I hope this isn't per night, because if it's $1,000 a night, that is egregious. That is crazy. If it's for 2 nights, that's not as bad. But at the same time, if you're gonna charge people that much, you gotta move them a little closer to the ring. Just a little closer to the ring. That's still kind of crazy. Now, for people who are willing to spend this on WrestleMania, I don't have no problem with that. That's your money. You can spend it on whatever you want. Don't let anyone try to shame you into believing what you're doing is wrong if it makes sense to you. Only you know what's in your bank account, right? And some people feel like, hey, this is the only time I get to see The Rock. This is John Cena's last WrestleMania, so I haven't seen him before, or this would be the last time I get to see him in the ring. I missed the chances when I was a kid. So if those experiences justify this price for you, then hey, if it makes you happy, it makes me happy. But I can't tell you what to do with your money, but I can tell you what I'm not going to do, okay? I'm not going to spend this on WrestleMania, because I was going to go next year, but I don't know about it because it just seems a little too crazy, because I'm part of the Cheapskate Coalition. I'm part of the Frugal Foundation, and these aren't the type of foundational moves or financial moves that I make, okay? I would take that $10,000, $1,000, or whatever people are paying. I'll go to like Rent-A-Center, go to Aaron's, go to Best Buy, buy a big screen TV with perfect picture. Put it right here in my house, sit on the comfort of my couch, have some free food in the fridge and a bathroom with no lines, and that'll be a perfect opportunity for me. Maybe next year I'll go, right? And the most important part of the entire thing is that there's no traffic. What traffic am I going to have? I'm going from the couch to the fridge, to the fridge, to the couch, to the bathroom. No one's in the way, and I can go to sleep whenever I want to. You know, I feel like that's a perfect experience, and I get to save money on top of that. So, I mean, that's just me. That's just me. But anyway, let's continue. This April, WWE will bring its 41st annual edition of its marquee show, WrestleMania, to Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, at a time where fans are raving about the matches and stories being told by the world's biggest wrestling promotion. And that's the thing that has an influence on this as well, because we all know that WWE is the world's biggest wrestling promotion. It doesn't matter what you watch. It doesn't matter what promotion you align with. Everybody knows that's the truth. WrestleMania is the biggest show of the year when it comes to wrestling. Everybody knows that. So right now, with WWE product being in demand and fans loving what they see for the most part, it's business 101. When your product becomes in demand, you start to charge more of a premium price for that product. You don't charge that much for stuff that people don't want, but people want to be here, so you charge a higher price, right? So that makes all the sense in the world for that. It continues to say, but right now, many fans are raging at how much it would cost to attend the granddaddy of them all. I hate that name. As prices and pre-sales, even for nosebleed seats to the 2-night event, cost $1,050 before Ticketmaster fees. I don't rock with Ticketmaster. I go to StubHub, I go to Game Time, I go to Vivid Seats, I go to other places. Ticketmaster, I only go there as a last resort, or if it's an event that is only sold at Ticketmaster. That's about it. Fans have posted screenshots of what they're being charged for upper deck seats for themselves and family and friends to go to WrestleMania, with the final cost reaching thousands of dollars when fees are added in. And that's the thing, guys. Like I said, the whole thing about it being in demand, all of that stuff influences the prices, but also with all these people complaining online about how much it costs, if they're going to spend it anyways, WWE does. They're probably, from the business perspective, I'm sure Endeavor and TKO, they're probably just looking at this like, okay, they're still buying it. They're going to complain now. Buy the tickets, go to WrestleMania, have a great time, and forget all about the fact that they were mad 6 months before it even happened. And then for the people who decided not to go because they didn't want to spend the money, now they're going to feel it because they're like, oh my God, I can't believe I missed that. So next year, they're going to be like, whatever I need to go to that show, whatever I need to do, I'm going to make sure that happens. So now you got more customers off of the fear of missing out. They know exactly what they're doing. And also, WWE knows that around that time, April of next year, a lot of people are going to get them income tax checks, so they feel like they got extra money to spend to go to this show. So they really don't have an incentive to change. That's just like people getting mad at Apple because people keep going and buy those iPhones, and the iPhones are pretty expensive. But that's not Apple's fault that people keep lining up to buy these products. The people are paying for that. That I don't know, man. It's whatever, man. Whatever. At the top of the end of the scale are seats in the rows closest to the ring and entrance ramp, which are going for a staggering $15,000 each before fees. That is a lot, bro. At a live show, I don't sit by the ramps at all. For one, it's too expensive. For two, them pyros and explosions be tearing my eardrums up. So for me to spend 15 grand on them blowing my eardrums out of my head, not gonna happen, bro. Not gonna happen. But again, these packages in this third paragraph are more likely for people above my tax bracket, people who spend like $15,000 on breakfast per month. So, I really shouldn't have an opinion on this, but I have a microphone, I have a camera, so you know how that goes, right? For comparison, Premium Event Company on location is offering a $10,500 package that includes sweet seats in WrestleMania, an exclusive party at Topgolf with WWE veteran The Miz, and a visit in the suite from one of wrestling's most famous stars, The Undertaker. I don't know if $10,500 per person is worth that to see The Miz. And I love The Miz, but come on, man. And I love The Undertaker too, but you know what? I have to say, man, Miz, Undertaker, I'll catch you at a Comic-Con. I'll get a picture and an autograph from you, and we'll do it that way. But again, I'm speaking from a perspective of a person who isn't in the target tax bracket that they're going after. All right, but let's continue. To show just how much WrestleMania prices have skyrocketed, some fans posted their receipts to show what they paid for the event when it was held just last year at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. What? Oh yeah, okay, guys, this article is old by a year, as you can see, but the information that they have here, they updated the information as far as the ticket prices. So it's an old article, but it has some new tweets and new information in it. One fan showed a receipt for 2 upper deck seats to an event for $252 after fees. That is good though for WrestleMania. $252, that's not bad at all. What I paid total for 2 nosebleed seats for 2-day combo tickets at WrestleMania 39 at SoFi Stadium, Los Angeles, versus how much 2-day combo nosebleeds are going for WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. What is happening? He tagged Triple H, TKO, WWE, and The Rock. So it looks like here, yeah, for 2 seats, he paid $252. For 2 nights, for 2 seats at WrestleMania, that's really good. This year, for Las Vegas, he's paying for 2 tickets for 2 nights, $5,322.24. What? I wonder if those are really nosebleed, because that sounds crazy. And it says here his tickets each are $2,000. So I thought the nosebleeds were on this article. It said they're about $1,000. He had to add some incentives in there. It got to be like some VIP passes or something included in that, because there's no way it just automatically goes to $2,000 per person for no reason. What's crazy here too is the taxes here cost more than the full 2 tickets that he paid for going to the Los Angeles show. That is ridiculous. But again, people are going to pay for it. Why should they even care? People are paying for it. The next one says over $4,600 after fees for 2 tickets in the stadium nosebleeds. No wonder you keep bragging about breaking gate revenue records at Triple H. Keep gouging your fans. Yeah, and that's the biggest issue, because a lot of their fans aren't all rich people. They're normal, everyday people like myself, like you, and they don't always have all this money. So you're starting to gouge the fans out. And one of the things I did notice about Las Vegas, especially a lot of their events, a lot of people who try to go to these events have the same complaint. Whether we're talking about the Las Vegas Raiders fans, they feel like the NFL is gouging them out of being, their fan base out of being true fans to the team, because they can't afford to go. I think people had, I think they had EDC earlier this year, and people were complaining about the prices for the drinks. It was like a 12-pack of beer for like $100 and some dollars or some crazy stuff like that. And I guess it's probably because Vegas is more of a touristy spot now that they have the Allegiant Stadium, they have the Sphere there. And I can only imagine how much WrestleMania would be if it was in the Sphere. That would be ridiculous. But I'm wondering if that's the reason why, plus the demand for the product and other things like that. Let's see. Part of this is simply immense surge in fan demand for WWE events, and amid renewed enthusiasm for its programming after COO Paul Levesque, known to fans as Triple H, took over as promotions head of creative after I'm not going to read all the rest of this. I'm just going to say this, guys. With all of this happening, one of my biggest things I've thought about is with them increasing the prices for these PLEs. It's like it's two different things happening here. If people continue to pay these prices, then of course they're going to keep rising them up because they feel like that someone's going to spend it. Someone's going to want to be there. And for some reason, WWE wants to move their prices towards like Super Bowl prices. But I think we still got to remember that wrestling is still a niche thing. Even though it's bigger than it's ever been, it's still not on the level of like these bigger sports out here that's really doing it. And I'm not saying it won't be one day. Hopefully that is the case. But as far as the prices right now, you are keeping your true fans from going there. Also, on top of that, the second thing I want to talk about is the fact that if fans decide not to show up and pay for these events, and it's not like they're going to lose a ton of money, but if they start seeing a downtick in their revenue as far as PLEs go, they're going to start doing exactly what they're doing now, even more, and start shipping these PLEs overseas. And they've already had rumors about WrestleMania going overseas. We see right now Saudi with their show for Crown Jewel. Not only are they paying a ton of money for WWE to be there, they pay for a brand new title that is worth more than probably every title in WWE combined. So they're probably thinking the people over there, they don't get SmackDown, they don't get Raw, they don't get NXT, they don't get nothing. So they know that if they put one event over there, no matter what it is, that's their version of WrestleMania. And they showed up and showed out every single time they have opportunity to do so, regardless of the price. So imagine if they put an actual WrestleMania over there for 2 nights. It's a business at the end of the day. Now, I'm not saying this to justify the amount of these tickets because it shouldn't be this high. This is ridiculous for nosebleeds. Now, if it's further down from nosebleeds and then it starts getting crazy high, I wouldn't recommend that for people who want to sit there, but that will make more sense. But for people who just simply want to be in a nosebleed section where you barely can see anything, why does it have to be that high? That's crazy. But I also get that that's business. I do understand that, but I don't know. It's crazy. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Because I was going to go to WrestleMania this year, and then I saw the prices, and then I was like, or next year, and I was like, that's too high. Maybe I'll go to Royal Rumble at Lucas Oil Stadium. And then when I saw the prices for the nosebleed section, I was like, maybe I'll go to 3 SmackDowns this year. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking right now. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Are these prices too high? Do you not care about it? Are you just like kind of meh about it because this is business? I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. Salute, peace, have a good day.